Lisa wants to know why I always like looking out the window. Here they come. They've been able to get here for 6 years or 5 years, but they've never done it until now. Now they're just like, what is that? I wish they'd just clean all that up right there. I better get them out of here. Okay, I walked out here, and just as I suspected, Buddy stood up on the other side of the dam. So I've got, I went ahead and kind of let him know that it was me. And then I grabbed Kate. This will be Kate's first time to kind of be out here with a herd of goats. I'm just wanting to see how she does. I talked World's Greatest into letting me just bring her for just a minute here. She's never had any kind of training on stock. I just want to see what kind of instinct she has. I know she has a little bit of an instinct, but we'll see. Come on, Kate. I just got to keep an eye on Buddy. Buddy, excuse me. Got the hiccups this morning. Oh, now Buddy's going to come over here. Come on. Come on, Kate. We'll go under right here. Oh. Oof. Come on, Kate. Atta girl. Hello, Buddy. Hello, Buddy. Hello, Buddy. Of course, I didn't bring my tester. Oh, all right. Come on, Kate. Easy. The goats respond to a stock dog very well. Come on. I just want her to be out here and be around them. Come on. She's staying behind me. Come on. Trying to let Kate tune off of me. Good girl. Good girl. We'll see if I can work my way to the other side. Here comes Buddy. 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 Come here, Buddy. Buddy. Come here. Come here, Buddy. That's a good boy. Yeah. He's a good boy. Yeah. He's all right. She's all right. She's with me. That's okay, Buddy. Doggone it. It wouldn't take Kate long before I think she had that figured out. I'm going to call her mom and have her call her. I don't like the way Buddy was running over here to just check things out. If I could introduce him, maybe, but... Come on, Kate. Come here. Atta girl. Come on, Buddy. Come on, Buddy. 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 Hey, hey, hey. No. No. Okay, Kate. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. I'm gonna send her to the house. Now there comes Indy. So I'm glad I got Kate out of here. She will be a great goat dog. But if the guard dogs killed her, I'd never forgive myself. I got to introduce them to her in a controlled environment here. Hello, Indy. Oh, there's more goats over there. So there's quite a few up here. You know, that's the thing about border collies and really all cow dogs, all dogs. Let me just generalize that. Every dog had a purpose. Before we were all fancy fencing and all of that kind of stuff, you know, the dogs had a purpose. They were either to hunt or to catch or to protect. Hey, Andy, what do you say? What do you say, girl? Or something along those lines to help man. And we just got away from that, and we're just as bad as everybody else. Here I've got that high-powered border collie that's got, you know, there was a dog named King years ago, and these border collies all have King in them, which is kind of a rare deal. They're all grandkids of King, and you know, I got to introduce her to the rest of the dogs. I don't know if I could put a neck protector on her. They'd just crush that. But back to what I was saying, you know, the dogs were all, over the years, have been taught to help in some way. Nowadays, they're just taught to live in a house. And I'm talking about myself, not about anybody else, because that's where she lives. And, you know, you can tell when you get them in a position to do what they were created, not created, but they were, well, they may have been created. I don't know. I'm not the creator. But they just were, over the years, used and bred, and the good ones were kept and the bad ones were moved to a different scenario, and that you can tell once you get them in that position where they're doing what they were designed to do. Oh man, they're so happy. They're just like, yeah, you know, you can just see them just go, oh yes, you know. And that's whenever you get up to go to the door, like if it's a house dog like Kate, you get up to go to the door and they're just running to beat you to the door, you know. Anyway, I guess that's just my 2 cents on dogs, and that's definitely true, and everybody listening to that knows it. So, what a beautiful morning. I really thought this morning was going to be warm because the forecast for this week is up in the 80s. 29 this morning. I got up, I was mad. It's a Saturday. I was mad because I had some things I wanted to do early, and when it's early like this, I've talked about this before, when it's early like this, I like to give the animals a chance to get up and get their energy built up from the sun and let things warm up a little bit, so it doesn't cause them to, by me moving them or messing with them, it doesn't cause them to waste energy utilization, when I can just wait a little while and let them get all built back up from the sun and various other things, and then it's a good time to move them. So I've had to set that back. But if I would have done that, I would have got a phone call as I got about 4 miles away. Brett, the goats are in the yard. And some of you guys may be saying, well, I thought the goats, you had a handle on the goats with the fence and all that. I do. There's just no fences right here because originally we were told they won't cross water. Well, that's a lie. I'm convinced that they'll swim if they have to. So they came over and they went under this fence, which is, I mean, they can walk under it. They don't have to even hunker down. So that's why they were in there, but I enjoyed seeing them. I'd love to be able to just let them kind of clean up around our equipment and stuff. World's Greatest would really love it. But like I was saying when I saw them from the window, I said you got to be real careful with a new dog or putting a dog on them without introducing them, because odds are there's a guard dog somewhere. And lo and behold, there's two. And together, they're unstoppable. You don't want to mess with them if you're a coyote or a cat or anything else. Goats were in the yard. All I had to do was get the goat dog. There she comes. She got them going. Jill, that'll do. That'll do. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, yeah. Good girl, Jill. Good morning. 85 yesterday. With the wind chill 30s this morning. Welcome to Oklahoma. We got to move some goats. You think they're ready? Everybody's ready. Let's go, ladies. Let's go, ladies. Come on. Yeah, get it. You still got it. You got it. Come on, buddy. They coming. Ooh, I like that little spin. I had to get up here and get ahead of them. Otherwise, they'll yank my corn bucket off of my four-wheeler. I want to do this right here if I can. Oh, golly, got that too tight. Oh man. Oh boy, look at them coming. Okay. God. The epitome of they coming. That fence is a hot dude too. I'm going to be a little nervous going under there, but I'll do it. Let me get my stuff set here so they won't knock it over. Oh yeah, here they go. Oh, I gotta kill it. Oh boy, I made it. Yeah, gotta. Hey guys. Okay, y'all check it out. Get going. There's one spot right there they need to check. What is that right there, guys? Check it out. Check it out. Gotta. I've still got one Billy in here, the little spotted one. And he is a smart dude. I mean a smart dude. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him until we get to the pasture. Hey, 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 get back. There we go. Yeah, so I've got that little Billy, and then I've got a nanny. This little kid right here. Well, he came through that thing. I hope that's a buck, a buckling. If it is, he'll be a keeper. You know, promote from within the ones that flourish in your management. It's pretty simple, I guess, if you think about it like that. Of course, that looks like a doeling. That's okay. Anyway, I've got one nanny, another nanny in here. That's, well, it's the one that I've been looking for. She has real long and big milkers. Can't think of the word right now, but milkers, and she starves her baby every single time, and I just hadn't been able to catch her. She's smart too, and unfortunately she's athletic. Smart and athletic is a horrible combination if you're trying to catch them out in the pasture. That's where you might want to get sheep. I don't know that they're quite as smart as a goat. You guys that have sheep and goats, if anybody's watching this that has both, answer that question for me if you've had them for a while. Are the sheep as smart as the goat? Hey. All right, let me get the dog food and we'll get the dogs taken care of. You did good, old man. You stayed right there with us. Good boy. Good boy. Those old dogs don't want to get close to those goats because those goats will hammer them. Come here, old man. Attaboy. Yeah. Attaboy. It's okay. That's funny. But yet if they have dog food on the ground and a goat comes near, they'll just get all serious on them. Look, I got nothing else in there. Knock yourself out. Stop following me. Oh, I was gonna say they see that other bucket on the truck, or on the four-wheeler. Anyway, we are April. We are 60 days or so, a couple months from our original, when we wanted everything to kid. And the bulk of them, it looks to me like the bulk of them will be kidding during that time. So we're trying, just like the cattle, we're trying to kind of get some condition back on them. I'm not that familiar with body condition at time of kidding for goats. You know, with cattle, it's kind of critical. It's not kind of critical, it is critical. You can look up a lot of research on cattle, and their body condition at time of calving is what determines breed back. It's one of the most important things on breed back. Goats, I don't know. We haven't messed their fertility up yet. So I don't know if that's the case on a goat. But I think of it as I try to semi-manage them like cattle as far as condition and all that kind of stuff. So we will focus on trying to get them in the right condition before they kid. Which on a goat it's much easier to kind of put weight on than a cow, and cows is pretty easy in the spring, which that's when we're gonna be doing good. All right, girls. Hello, Mr. Sammy. Good afternoon, buddy. What do you say? Come here, Sammy. Yo, there's my good boy. Yeah, you old big-headed sucker. Yeah, you big sissy. Yeah, you big sissy. Yeah. All right, how are we looking, fellas? I figure we'll finish the day with a little weather inspection. And no, I'm not talking about the cold front that's here. I'm done with that. I'm talking about these weathers. Let's see, it has been, I don't know, week and a half. The ones that are eating are doing really well. There's a handful. That one right there at the back with the white face and the yellow way back there, that one's not eating real good, and he's having a problem. I lost one that I don't think he ever took a bite. I should have just, well, there's nowhere to just haul them and sell them here. There is, but I'd just soon give him a chance to do well. So I'm waiting for World's Greatest to give me the okay on her help sorting the big billies off, cause I'm done with them. I've let them kind of do what we needed to do, and I let this is a billy that we kept last year right up there on the end. I can just tell by looking at him. This one right here next to him is too. We wanted to get an idea of maybe which ones we wanted to keep, because we are going to keep some this year. Our future program, I think what we're going to do is when it's time to haul the wethers, start them on the feeding program and haul them, we'll take the billies that we used that year to breed, and they'll go in here because they'll be the same age as the wethers. They'll go in here, they'll get on the feed in order to get ready to sell, and we'll go with them. Now here's a billy that I kept. Look how lanky he is. I don't much care for that. And I can see evidence that he is intact. But I don't like that. This other one over here I really like. He's a good looking dude. But anyway, so we'll just keep some of the best ones. And the rest are going to go. So let's get them some stuff, some feed here. I say, Sam, you doing okay in here? See the white face yellow one? He's not eating. These other ones were all up there at least trying. He was standing back here just kind of milling around. Now they've got hay. It's pretty good goat hay. It's got a lot of button clover in it. But I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see how they do, won't we? One interesting thing, let's see, this weekend, I guess, no, it wasn't this weekend, it was yesterday. It was that day it was 80 something. I came down here, I'd filled their water. I've got 2 water tubs down there, quite a bit of water, and I had filled their water the day before. And I got down here to feed them at midday, and it was about empty. And so I hustled down and filled it up again, and so I'm starting to kind of decide if I need to do something else with water, get water in here, which would involve running a line, and which is not a huge deal. I've got a line already that I use. I used it a lot when I was doing a lot of high stock density grazing with the cattle. I had a 1,500-foot 1-inch line that I could plug into my water tubs, and I could have water available without having to build a lane to it, which I've done it that way too. But it just seemed it took a lot of thought out of the equation for me to just be able to kind of get water wherever I wanted to fence. And so I've got that line that's ready to go, and I can use it. I'm trying to determine if it's about time, like I said, to get the billies out, the big billies. And if that's so, they'll go out into that pasture. And then the way I usually do it is I take these wethers and the ones we're finishing them, and they'll kind of come out into here. They'll have this whole bottom here along this creek. And then every evening I'll bring them in here in this little trap and shut them in with Sam, and they'll spend the night in here. So that works fairly well. And they seem to like it okay. It gets them used to me gathering them, and who knows, I may get to sneak Kate down here a couple of times during that process. No comments on that now. Lisa reads all the comments, so no comments on that. Wait a minute, she's going to be editing this. Okay. You can comment, but it needs to be something along the lines, oh, I think that Kate dog is a great dog. She's going to do great. Those guard dogs won't bother her. Sam is just going to be a lifelong friend with her. And make sure that if anything happens, you allude that it's not my fault and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching. And who knows, maybe next time you'll see Kate bringing them in. Wouldn't that be cool? We'll catch you later.